watching this guy's video, B8KD. This guy is awesome. He does a lot more PvP stuff. He did have this video right here where he did super soft drink with a succubus. And as you can see, I didn't even finish the video. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna try this. Alright, garbage. 2 mil, garbage. DCing is absolutely amazing. Alright, let's see if we can get back on track. The box closed on us, but let's see if we can recover from this. We're already at a bad start here. It looks like only 2 of them rushed us, really, so we got the advantage still. The other ones are staying at range, so this is actually not looking as bad as I thought. We can actually start orbiting one of them now. This is only the first wave, though. I'm sure it'll get much harder as we go on. We'll go ahead and orbit. We want to orbit one of the larger ships. Let's get closer to this Omen. We could probably take everything else out on the way to the Omen. Got kind of frustrating when BlueStacks crashes on you like that, to be honest. I guess that's what I get, though. Let's see, we're getting pretty close to the Omen. We want to be about 70 from the Omen. We want to take everything out on the way to the Omen, including these smaller ships first. As I say, we are energy being absorbed, energy being neutralized. Alright. Alright, down goes one executioner. Let's see if we can take out the other one in a timely manner. You obviously want to stay locked on these guys and have your drones go from one enemy to the other. If you stay a little bit too long without being locked onto somebody, they'll fly all the way back to you, and you're just wasting time getting your drones back and forth, basically. Alright, looks like we're finally 70 away from the Omen. So this is where we're going to start orbiting. Finish off all the smaller ships first. Let's see. Also, be aware of how far you are away from the starting point. We are 100 kilometers. This is good. You want to be around 100 kilometers away from the starting area before every wave begins. If you're too close and the wave begins, you could be caught off guard, totally overwhelmed, so just be careful of that. Now we're going to start taking out the bigger ships. We do have one executioner here. We can switch to the drones, switch one of these drones over to the executioner. We haven't even reached armor yet, so that's good. I feel pretty good about this. We do have an extra wave to do. It is going to take a little bit longer, but it's definitely doable, though. From right now, it's doable. Who knows what the later stages are going to be like. Start orbiting the Mauler. You don't want to get too far away from these guys. Your drones will come back and you'll waste some precious time. I guess we should probably get used to turning off our missile launchers when we're this far away. Eventually they will use ammo. It'll probably be good practice to just turn them off and get used to that now pretty soon. I'm going to be pretty bad at that first too, but eventually ammo will come and we'll have to be ready for that. Another thing they honestly really need to fix when it comes to armor repairers, remote armor repairers in LowSec give you a criminal timer, a crime timer. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I think they should not do that. It scares the hell out of me. We're in LowSec doing these missions. We're getting a crime timer from healing our alt, and all of a sudden we warp to the wrong place and we're dead. So it's not good. I think they should change that. Most people probably don't think it's a big deal because most people are probably in nullsec, but there is a large lowsec community too, so I'm sure a lot of other people have been affected by this. It is quite annoying to be remote repping your own character, get a crime timer. Even the auto-changing targets, when it auto-changes to your character, you start auto-attacking your own character. It's a little ridiculous. It might be something in the settings, so I need to just check it out myself, but alright, so we're getting pretty close to destroying this last guy. We'll go ahead and orbit this at 100. We'll see what this next wave's going to be like. Wave number 2, here we come. Which DPS are we at right now? Oop, wrong one. That's not bad. This is my alt. I would have much better DPS on my main, but I wanted to try this on my alt, to be honest. It's just going to be easier. Alright, we got a lot more smaller ships this time. This isn't looking too different so far. Lock this guy up. Interceptor's coming at us fast. Lock this one up. Dragoon. Executioner. Executioner. Be ready as soon as this hits 70 to hit focus fire. Or drones. Just hit focus fire. Turn off the missile launcher for right now. We just need to get really a lot better about using this missile launcher on and off. Eventually there's going to be ammo and we need to be ready for that. Looks like this Dragoon's coming in hot, so we're going to take out the Dragoon next. Executioner is within range. I will send one of the drone groups over to the Executioner. I like to split my drones a little bit like this. Take advantage of your drones. You have 5 of them. Take out 2 of the smaller ships at once. I know some people like to focus on one at a time. Everybody has their own play styles. To be honest, mine could be a little bit slower, but this is just the way I like to do things. I'd rather do a little bit more micro if I can. Looks like everything else is relatively far away. I think we're pretty safe for right now. This is actually going by pretty well. This is only the first anomaly, so we'll see what it's like later. Now we're getting out of range, so we need to start coming in. I'm going to start coming in on this, what is this? Dragoon right here. No, let's go to the Mauler. We want to go in on a bigger ship, something that's going to last longer so we don't have to keep hitting orbit all the time. Something that we're not going to kill anytime soon either. Hopefully we'll be within range of this Executioner by the time this Arbitrator dies. God, there's so much text right here, I can't even read that. send one of the drone groups over to this executioner, get started on it early. This one's already about to die, so might as well get this guy over there a little bit earlier. Then after, the rest will take out this Dragoon. It's kind of nice having time to do this. I work an insane amount of hours, just like a lot of you guys, I'm sure too, but I haven't had a lot of chance to do this, but I was kind of looking forward to this today, especially since there wasn't many jobs today, so it's pretty slow, so I have time to do something like this. Totally exciting for me. I'm sure a lot of you also have kids and a super busy job, so you can enjoy the little moments like this that you get. Let's see here. We might take out this Omen next. Yeah, I think we're going to go after this Omen. This Executioner is not quite in range yet. Keep orbiting this Omen. I need to figure out if there's more I can do here than just Q in space. To be honest, I wish I had another button. I use Q in space for the warp scram and the web usually, but this is I wish I just had some more buttons here. I might have to figure something else out. Start orbiting the Mauler next. Got two Harbingers. I usually like to save the biggest for the last. Obviously, I think everybody does that, so if you're not, just do that. Might be a little bit more efficient. I'm surprised this Executioner is still not in range. We're only going 430 meters per second. Still this afterburner, this medium afterburner is actually not doing too bad. I wonder how bad it will be later on if there's a lot of really fast frigates that rush you or not. This range fit still seems to be good so far. I'm gonna send one of the drone groups over to this Executioner, split this off a little bit. Set our lock back on the Mauler as soon as those what are these, Vespas? Yeah, as soon as these Vespas are done with the Executioner, they will automatically go over to the Mauler. Looks like our shields are about to go down finally. The Harbingers might finally be hitting us with some damage somehow, which is weird. I didn't think Harbingers could hit this far. I thought it was mostly the Oracles that did that. But yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage. Pretty soon we're going to have to start using either some of our fuel. Let's see how much fuel we brought. Yeah, we got enough fuel. We got 650 of the plasmoids. Plasmoids are the most expensive, but I think they're honestly the best. And what's funny is I don't know what happened, but if you look, I have, let's see, a medium one. I'm using 2 medium group armor repairs and 1 large. I don't know what happened, but I guess I didn't buy 3 large for this guy back in the day. So I still need to replace these, so we'll still use the medium ones. We'll see how it goes, but oh yeah, this is why. So this Harbinger is within 70. As soon as they start coming in within 65 kilometers, you're going to have a bad day. So just orbit the one that's the closest. That's why we're taking a little bit of damage right here. Man, this is going to be a long video at this rate. I might have to speed some of this up or something. This might be a little ridiculous. I don't think people can just sit through and watch all this. So far so good though. I'm pretty impressed. I thought this was going to be a lot worse. I didn't want to try Friends by Blood at first. I wanted to try this one. This was obviously going to be a little easier. But we'll see how it goes though. see what we got with all three going. 806 DPS, that's not bad. 663 drone DPS. That's not too bad. It could be better. I have not went all the way with my drone skills on this guy. Let's see. Yeah, we are 4-4 and 4-4, so obviously we haven't gone into expert like I have on my main, so we're missing about 100 and something more DPS by just going into expert. Alright, so this is where we messed up. I got a little distracted. We should have started orbiting. As you can see, the drones are already coming back to us, so we're losing a little bit of time here. If we were doing any type of speed run, we would be failing right now miserably. If I start doing this a lot more, maybe we'll try some sort of speed runs with multiple prophecies or something, but we definitely need to get within range. See what this regular armor repair does. You know, much more efficient than the group ones, I suppose. I brought this because I wasn't sure how tough this was going to be. I thought this was going to be hard, so I wanted to have a little bit of extra armor rep, which is why I downgraded the prop mod so we had more capacitor just for this guy too. I'm not even using a good one either, just a Gorget. Looks like we are 80 away. As soon as this guy gets pretty low, we'll start orbiting this at 100 again. Oh my god, yep, see, we need to get better at this. We're gonna waste all our ammo one day and cry about it. Alright, here we go, wave number 3. What do you got, wave number 3? See, more interceptors. This guy's coming in hot. Ooh, this guy's already within range. He's coming in super hot. Oh yeah, looks like we got a lot of little guys coming in, so let's take them all out as fast as we can. Not too shabby, Mr. Prophecy, not too shabby. You're still doing a good job. Looks like these dynamic rats are still no match for this Prophecy fit right now. Let's see, we got tracking disruption going on, energy being neutralized, energy being absorbed. I don't think I've seen any warp scrams quite yet, so that's kinda good. This is going so much better than I thought. I really thought I was going to be warping off and ending this video with, well, I guess we can't do missions anymore, guys, but it looks like this is easier than I thought at first. Well, I guess we can start coming into these other guys now, so let's go ahead and start orbiting the Omen. Now we just have some big ships left, so it's going to be pretty easy. This is honestly got to be pretty boring to watch, to be honest, but I hope at least it'll show people that it's still doable. The reason we're taking this damage is this arbitrator is insanely close. We usually wouldn't want something like this to be this close to us, but it's pretty close to dying, so I like to get pretty ballsy when these kind of circumstances happen. See, we're taking more damage because that Omen's coming in. 60 kilometers. Anything below 65, those lasers will start hitting you. It's surprising that medium lasers can hit you that far. It's usually the large lasers you think are going to get you. I haven't even seen any oracles yet, but I know they're coming. Those oracles are going to tear you apart anything closer than 65 kilometers. Oh, looks like we're taking some damage. Didn't even notice there. Oh, why is that? Where are we? That is a good bit amount of damage. I wonder why we're taking that. This is my cheap fit prophecy too, so with the expensive prophecy we'll be doing it better. With two prophecies we'll be doing it better. Unfortunately, one of my alts, the next one that's going to hit tech level 7, probably won't be for another month. So I won't be able to try it with 3 prophecies for another month. After that, it might be another month until I can try it with 4 prophecies. It's taking about a month in between to get my alts to tech 7 right now. Alright, so we gotta be careful because we're out of range of most everything right now. Drones are still damaging this Executioner even at what looks to be 83 kilometers away. 69 on the Harbinger. We're gonna keep orbiting the Harbinger, but when the Harbinger starts getting really low, we need to get to this Harbinger pretty fast. We need to just jump across to these ships so those drones will stay in that place, stay there, and you don't have to worry about the drones coming back and forth, because it does waste a lot of time. But that's why we use a Prophecy and not a Myrmidon, because that gives them an extra speed bonus. It does make a big difference despite what you might think. Don't be horrible like me and over-rep and waste all your fuel either. Pay attention to that. Same with the missiles. We got to get used to that ammo once again. Oh, and by the way, we will most likely, actually 100% at this point, I have looked over the comments enough to purchase one myself, but I purchased a Daredevil in Amarr. I'm going to fly the Daredevil around totally without a fit in high sec and just cruise it a little bit, and then we're going to raffle it off one of you guys. At least I can say I flew it around and took it for a joyride. Yeah, it's going to be a Daredevil next, so get ready for that. Well, I'm going to make another video to announce that, but definitely Daredevil. I know a lot of people were mixed between Daredevil and Succubus. Maybe we'll do Succubus the following week. That'll be depending on if I get some more good kills. That loot does not sell for even half as much as you think it's going to sell for. Those items are so depreciated right now, it is ridiculous. I need to get to this hauler as soon as possible. A hauler. Harbinger. Oh, yep, get your butts back there. You're not coming back. I wish there was a way that you could send your drones. I guess they're drones and they're not fighters. In EVE Online you get carriers, and with carriers you get a different type of drone called a fighter. These fighter drones are like miniature ships in themselves pretty much. And you can control them, you can send them to certain spots, you can have them wait in certain areas. I hope they release carriers one day, because the fighter system is a lot of fun. It's a really great mechanic. It'll be they have to release carriers, because in the cinematic you can already see there's capital ships. We can already tell there's going to be capital ships, so eventually there will be carriers. It might be a few years from now, but they have teased that already, so we need to be ready for that. Everybody thinks that the faction battleships are going to be endgame, like the Machariel and the Rattlesnake. Those are not endgame by any stretch of the imagination. Those are the best ships you can get in the game right now, but endgame has not happened anywhere soon. There's going to be carriers, there's going to be dreadnoughts, there's going to be some type of siege capital ships, there's going to be some sort of titans later on. If you've never played EVE Online, look into capital ships. Those will come later in the years, so don't think that these faction battleships are going to be the end all be all, because they won't. Which, by the way, we fell very short on reaching 10 billion ISK reached by the time I hit T8. I'm gonna hit T8 in about probably 12 hours from the point of making this video. I'm pretty excited because I want one of those attack battle cruisers at this point. I think I'm gonna go with a Tornado most likely. I think I'm changing it up from. I think I might, instead of the Rattlesnake, I want to go with the Machariel. And the reason for this is because when you're choosing an attack battle cruiser, when you're choosing the attack battle cruisers, there's not one that specializes in large drones or large missiles. So right there you can kind of put two and two together and realize if you spec into any of the attack battle cruisers, you're not going to be spec'd into anything when it comes to a Rattlesnake. But say you go into a Tornado, like I said before in one of my previous videos, like say you go into a Tornado and you want to go into a Machariel after that. Well, good, you already have those large cannon skills, so you're going to be ready for that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a Tornado and then progress into a Machariel. I was thinking about using a Tornado and cloak it off the bubble, maybe just try to find the Mammoths and the Terras and uncloak the Tornado and wait for them to hit the bubble, and then just totally try to just blap them, like one-shot the hauling ship and then like cloak back up. I think that would be a lot of fun. It'd be a lot more risky than just risking an interdictor, but I think it'd still be just doing for the shenanigans, you know. We could do it to other ships too. Maybe get multiple attack battle cruisers, cloak up the interdictor, and then wait for the interdictor to uncloak, and then uncloak the attack battle cruisers from like 60 kilometers away, and just blap a fucking faction ship that just shows up or something. I don't know. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it though. All right, one more guy. Let's see. Let's see what we got left with this. Oh my god, we need to get out of here. We are 100 off right now. We are 35 kilometers off right now. This is really bad. We do not want to be this close to the starting point. If there's another wave, we're going to get incredibly screwed. So let's hope we can abuse this drone range a little bit. We'll have to rely on 4 drones. I'm sure one is going to come back to us pretty soon after we pass 73, but we don't want to be this close to the starting point when this next wave shows up. We want to be at least 70 kilometers away. Alright, let's see if there's going to be a wave number 4. Oh my god, that's a lot of loot. I don't remember there being this much loot. Alright, wave number 4 incoming. Oh my god, and they're coming in hot. We need to take these guys out. See, this is why you need to be as far away as possible when this starts. I see some oracles now. Now we're going to get tore up by some large weaponry. We being webified, tracking disrupted, still no warp disrupted though. It's interesting. I thought there was going to be warp disruptors on pretty much everything, but I guess not. Oh, what's this doing? What is this guy doing? Ooh, we got a Tash Murkon Oracle, and we got an elite. This guy might actually be trouble. He's coming in pretty fast. Let's see here. I think we want to keep orbiting, but we're going to keep these armor repairs on. We might need to get some more fuel after this. That guy is coming in super hot. This might be trouble. These guys are all really fast. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh, now I'm being scrambled. Alright, now we're in trouble. Now I'm being scrambled, so let's take out whoever is scrambling us. Let's see who's scrambling us right now. What is this? I think it's this one right here. So yeah, we need to take out this guy at 18. Yep, it's the elite. He's scrambling us right now. That is really scary, actually. That is honestly really scary. I think we might lose the ship. This is ridiculous. This guy is really fast, and he's got us scrambled. Yeah, I think we're going down. I think we're losing the prophecy. I think we might have bit off a little bit more than we could have swallowed. Yeah, we have one warp disrupt, so yeah, I should have brought the aura warp core stab. I was debating, I was like, should I stab this? Should I bring an aura warp core stab instead of a drone damage amplifier in case something like this happens? I think the answer was yes. I think the answer was a big fat astounding yes. Yeah, this is not looking good. This is definitely not looking good. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. We're gonna lose the prophecy. He is almost a hole. Come on. Come on, we're both in hole. I'm halfway. He's in hole. Come on, let's do this. We are not gonna make it. We are going to surely die. A sure death as these guys get closer to us slowly. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna pop right now. Yep. Alright, there you go. Be a little bit more prepared than that. I guess if I would have brought both my guys, I probably would have survived. So shame on me. There it is. True Divine Trial post-patch. Bring your big boy pants. Bring your big boy pants. Wear your big boy pants. That's all I can say is, yeah, we just lost a ship. So you win some, you lose some. Oof. Oof. I guess, you know, honestly, that's why they have the customer service thing, right? To bring back ships lost through legitimate means. Maybe we'll check that out here in a little bit.